Lagos Talks
91.3.
News.
President Muhammad Buhari is in Doha, Qatar for the 5th United Nations Conference on the Least Developed Countries, LCDs. A statement by the president's media aide, Malam Garba Shehu, had revealed that the president was invited to the conference by the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, and aims to share development ideas and mobilize political will, solidarity, actions, and solutions to transform the LDCs by finding sustainable solutions to poverty, food insecurity, hunger, and weak or non-existent infrastructure. The conference was also to address inadequate healthcare facilities and climate change in least developed countries as they struggle to deliver on the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. President Muhammad Buhari is expected to return to Daura, Katsina State on the 8th of March in readiness for voting in the March 11 governorship and state houses of assembly elections. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, the NNPCL Limited, says it has 2.1 billion litres of the premium motor spirit PMS, which can last 47 days. The assurance was based on fresh scarcity of the product, which resurfaced to the Federal Capital Territory at the weekend. NNPCL Limited Chief Corporate Communications Officer Garbaddin Mohammed, who made this known in a statement, said the pocket of scarcity was due to restriction in businesses and movement during the February 25 election, and its latest update released on Saturday showed that PMS stock of 0.9 billion litres in all the land depots nationwide and 1.2 billion litres on marine vessels. The company said it expects normalcy to be restored in the next few days and assured Nigerians and advised as well that they do not engage in panic buying. The Independent National Electoral Commission, the INEC, has banned all staff found negligent in the February 25th presidential and National Assembly election from participating in the forthcoming governorship and state assembly elections slated for the 11th of March. INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, who had disclosed this at the weekend, assured that all identified challenges would be addressed ahead of the concluding phase of the general election.
The governorship and state assembly elections, we must work harder to overcome the challenges experienced in the last election. Nothing else will be acceptable to Nigerians. All staff found to be negligent, whether they are regular or ad hoc officials, including collation and returning officers, must not be involved in the forthcoming elections. RECs must also immediately initiate disciplinary action where prima facie evidence of wrongdoing has been established against any staff involved in the election, whether regular or ad hoc. Election day logistics must be finalized before the election and handled by the electoral officer.
The INEC chairman said the commission is perfecting arrangements for the conduct of supplementary elections in 46 senatorial and federal constituencies where elections did not hold on February 25. He further disclosed that certificates of return will be issued to already established 98 senator-elect out of the 109 Senate seats on Tuesday, 7th of March, while 325 House of Reps members-elect will get theirs on Wednesday, the 8th of March.
Parties in the Senate are as follows, and the number of seats. APC, 57 seats. APGA, 1 seat. The Labour Party, 6. New Nigeria People's Party, 2. People's Democratic Party, 29. Social Democratic Party, 2. And the Young Progressive Party, 1. For the House of Representatives, the parties are distributed and the seats as follows. ADC, 2. APC, 162. APGA, 4. Labour Party, 34. NNPP 18, PDP 102.
The INEC chairman, who also admitted some cases of logistics challenges at the last election, stated that the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS will once again be deployed for voter accreditation and result management in the coming polls.
The deployment of BVAS has gone a long way to sanitize voter accreditation, as can be seen from the results of recent elections. Since last week, the Commission has intensified the review of the technology to ensure that glitches experienced, particularly with the upload of results, are rectified. We are confident that going forward, the system will run optimally. Once again, the Commission would like to appreciate the patience and understanding of Nigerians. We do not take this for granted.
That was the INEC chairman at the weekend. Staying in politics, Professor Charles Adies, INEC's state coalition officer for Rivers State at the February 25 presidential and national assembly elections, has raised alarm over unending threats to his life and those of his family members by supporters of one of the political parties. The professor, who is the vice-chancellor at the Federal University of Turkey, Bayelsa State, suspended results collation during the elections on account of the alleged threats, and again on Sunday in Yenagoa restated the threat to his life, and noting that those accusing him of rigging the elections in Rivers were circulating his photograph and personal details on social media, calling on party members to deal with him, while he urged members of the public to discountenance all the misinformation being peddled. Professor Charles Adies, however, assured that his patriotic zeal for the growth and development of the country will not be dampened despite the discouragements. The new Nigeria People's Party has warned its members, officials and candidates against forming an alliance with any political party to win the upcoming gubernatorial and legislative election. The party gave the warning in a statement by its National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Agbo Major, on Sunday, advising its party members to stay focused, campaign vigorously and ensure they sweep the March 11 governorship and State House of Assembly elections across the country. The Labour Party in Oyo State on Sunday in Ibadan has reportedly adopted Governor Seyi Makinde of the People's Democratic Party as its candidate for the March 11 governorship election. LP Chairman Sadiq Atayashe told a news conference that the state's working committee of the party believed in the emergence of Makinde, a candidate with character, competence and capacity in the interest of the citizens. Rivers State government has described as fake and old a viral video clip in which the military purportedly discredited the February 25 presidential election in the state. Commissioner for Information and Communications Chris Finebone, in a Sunday statement, explained that opposition elements took an old discredited 2019 video of Colonel Aminu Ilyasu, doctored and circulated the same to tarnish the governor's image as someone who's planning to compromise the military for the forthcoming governorship election. The chairman Bale's Forum in Ikota, Etiosa, local government area of Lagos, Wasiu Olanrewaju Balogun, has urged residents of Etiosa to put behind the outcome of the presidential election and come out en masse to vote the All Progressives Congress candidates, stressing that the incumbent governor has done much for the state. Balogun admitted that there were lots of irregularities during the presidential election, while also adding that the security would be beefed up to avoid thuggery invasion of polling units as witnessed during the presidential elections.
The reason why we call this meeting to advise those that have been annoyed or with the last result that we should forget. Let's forget the past and face the future.
And operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the NDLEA, have arrested a businessman, 49-year-old Kingsley Celestino, at the Murtala Muhammad International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, with over 9.40 kilograms of heroin concealed in false bottoms of his two traveling bags. The Director of Media and Advocacy of the NDLEA, Femi Babafemi, in a statement said Kingsley was arrested at Terminal 2 of the MMIA on Saturday on his way to India with a Guinean international passport. In the same vein, a 24-year-old passenger traveling to Oman, Etonu, was intercepted at the airport in Abuja during the outward clearance of Ethiopian airline flight ET950 while attempting to export 1.924 kilograms of cannabis concealed in cream tubes. At the Tinkan Seaport, Lagos, NDLEA operatives also recovered 244 parcels of Canadian loud concealed in medium-sized wooden sound system speakers packed inside used vehicles in a container coming from Toronto via Montreal, Canada. Authorities in Burkina Faso have imposed further overnight curfews until the end of March in the North region and the central eastern Kupelogo province to help with the fight against armed jihadist groups. An official in the North region said the move will help the army in areas bordering Mali. And Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have been invited to King Charles III's landmark coronation in May, but are yet to decide whether to attend, according to reports on Sunday. Reports emerged of more frosty relationships in the royal family, as last week the couple were to be evicted from their home on the family's Windsor estate, leaving them without a UK base from later this year. If Prince Harry and Meghan do attend the coronation, it is not known what part they might play, as they are no longer working royals. Federal government has approved the disbursement of 308 billion naira worth of promissory notes to 199 exporting companies under the Export Expansion Grant Scheme. While issuing letters to some beneficiaries of the scheme, the Executive Director of the Nigeria Export Promotion Council, Dr. Yukasak, commended the federal government and the National Assembly for prompt response in approving the payment of the outstanding claims to the beneficiaries. And in sports news, President Muhammadu Buhari has charged the Flying Eagles to go for broke and win the ongoing CAF Under-20 AFCON in Egypt. Nigeria will face the Gambia today, Monday, in the semifinals of the competition with a ticket to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup finals already secured. Delivering President Buhari's message to the team, the sports minister Sunday Dari, who arrived in Cairo on Sunday, alongside former Super Eagles captain and aide to the president Daniel Amokachi, encouraged the Flying Eagles to aim for the ultimate prize, assuring them that the whole country is proud of what they have already achieved. And that's the news this morning.